KNICKS Rehab.
KNICKS Rehab, y'all.
Let's see what Stephen A. Smith had to say about the Knicks in his little first take show.
Including 4 unprotected first-round picks in 2025, 2027, 2029, and 2031, and a protected first-round pick via Milwaukee to get Mikal Bridges. Now, we know that the brother can be relied upon to show up on the court, and we know that he's an Iron Man in that regard, but he's not even an all-star. The Phoenix Suns, didn't get that in return for Kevin Durant. The Dallas Mavericks didn't get that in return for Luka Doncic. You see what the Knicks have given up. And I tell this to America, in the basketball world, it is literally the only thing you can blame Jalen Brunson for. Because being the face of the franchise, the star of the New York Knicks, knowing basketball well enough to know what help you would need, you want your boy. Yes, you sacrificed over $100 million by signing early so the New York Knicks could go and get your boy. They ultimately give him $150 million, so you have your former college teammate at Villanova that's now with you in the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson didn't look at the NBA landscape and understand what it would take to win it all. Because the New York Knicks have Giannis Antetokounmpo this past summer, if they had about 2 or 3 of those picks. They have him, doggy. They have him, Shanae. But that didn't happen. And the reason why I find myself miserable is because I'm looking at the New York Knicks team right now that's clearly not the same without Tom Thibodeau. That grit and that grind that we saw from them the last couple of years, we're not seeing that now. There was slippage defensively, which we knew would occur. What we expected was an upgrade offensively. Karl Anthony Towns doesn't look the same.
You don't watch enough NBA games.
Is he lying?
Nick games.
Is he lying? Is he lying?
Before I can answer that question, please.
Is he lying? You niggas worry about where the message is coming from. Is the nigga lying?
Not at all. But I do have to.
We always worried about the messenger. Is he lying?
Not at all. But I'm definitely going to have to curate the messenger in this instant, because you're not going to tell me some shit when you didn't even know who the hell Isaiah Hartenstein was when he was here. You weren't talking about the Knicks all year until they started losing and it became viral for this. Because if it was the other way around, you'd be saying blue and orange skies, whatever the fuck you'd be doing.
That make you feel better? That make you feel better about our team?
None of it makes me feel any kind of way.
So then what does that matter, bro?
I'm definitely using him for clicks. Don't give a fuck. And
Cook, I'm done. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
With what he's saying, of course, I don't know if it's 100% true, because I don't know if Jalen Brunson took less money to get Mikal Bridges. That's a lie. That's a lie. He signed that for that bread to get another All-NBA player, to get Cat here. What is he talking about? Mikal Bridges took a pay cut. Cat makes $60 million. So yes, he's lying. That's how I know he's lying. So to get Bridges here, and you originally wanted Dante and Bridges here together. So it wasn't just to have Bridges come here. It was the Villanova Knicks thing, which is gone full spiral down a tube, because Mikal Bridges ain't shit. He ain't shit. Forget about everything else he's talking about. Part of the reason why none of this is really happening is because Mikal Bridges ain't shit. Jalen Brunson has lived up to, he has surpassed his contract. Way surpassed it. Cat hasn't. OG has not. Mikal Bridges has not. Josh Hart has not. Only maybe Mitchell Robinson has not. Deuce McBride has outplayed. Name the players on the Knicks that have outplayed their contract. That's the problem. That is the problem. And we're not talking about that enough, because we're just bitching about us losing. But for him to just be on hyperbole time, that's what he does. Cool. Now, are we upset with the 4 draft picks and all that? Could we have had Giannis if we had those draft picks? Maybe. And then he wouldn't be bitching about this either. So you mean to tell me you still want Mikal Bridges here with Giannis? I don't want Mikal Bridges here. What the fuck? Like, he's not on the Nets. I was saying this guy's weak. I don't want him here if that means trading Dante, trading depth. I don't know if he's a real number two for any team, for a championship team. I haven't seen that guy when I'm watching him play. So yeah, he's lying, Flea. He don't watch fucking games. They caught him playing solitaire at the NBA stadium, dog. Yeah, he's lying. Fuck all that. Mikal Bridges didn't live up to his contract. He's the one who was supposed to be traded here and be a savior and replace. And as a matter of fact, fuck replace. He's supposed to be way better than Dante DiVincenzo, according to everybody else. And he hasn't done that.
I hear what you're saying, but whether he watches the game or not, sometimes he's correct. A lot of times he's wrong. This time he's correct. When it comes to the numbers, I leave that to y'all, right? I don't get into that with the contracts and who saved the money to get this player. All I know is we gave up way too much for Mikal Bridges. That's all I need to hear. And when he says that, he's 100% correct. And we've been saying it. We had a chance to get Giannis. What does Milwaukee want? Picks. What we don't have? Picks. Who we gave all our picks up for? Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is dirt. We've been bamboozled. We've been hoodwinked like we always been. He was a bench player in Phoenix. So he comes to Brooklyn, has a good offensive season. Michael Porter Jr. having a good offensive season in Brooklyn. Ain't nobody going happy duty for him. I bet nobody won't give up 5 fucking draft picks for him. But us being the Knicks, who we are, we got swindled. And if my brothers up here who said, this was y'all said Jalen Brunson has a lot of power. So y'all telling me when they ran Bridges' name across the Brunson, it said, hey, this is what we might have to give up for him. Brunson ain't say no because Bridges' ass is here. So I don't know where Stephen A. Smith lied at. Now, yeah, he might not watch the games, but listen, at the end of the day, I said it and I'm going to say it again. We are slowly turning back into a laughingstock. Yeah, the only difference is now we have a decent record and we may make the playoffs. But we have to start talking honest. I don't know what nobody wants to hear, but on Knicks Rehab, we are totally honest. Stephen A. Smith this time was 100% correct, Fabian. I'm sorry.
Lee, your response, because clearly you want to defend Queen's brethren.
It has nothing to do about defending Queen's brethren. It's really just about right and wrong.
But he's speaking to Mikal Bridges being this. Stephen A. Smith is highlighting that as the turning point, it seems like, or just the big thing that nobody's talking about, since we always talk about Cat or Brunson or even Mike Brown. They should have blame. But Bridges doesn't get much of a spotlight, and he's on First Take. He is Stephen A. Smith, and he's highlighting the 4 or 5 draft picks that we were traded for him. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on that specifically? Mikal Bridges being that much of a impotency or just that much of a hurdle for us?
Mikal Bridges not playing good basketball. In a league that's just getting younger and younger, 5 first-round draft picks do matter. In a league that is just continuing to get younger and younger, and the talent pool continues to get bigger and bigger, 5 first-round draft picks matter. You're not watching basketball if you're going to tell me that shit don't matter. So, yes, that's a big deal. That's a big deal for a guy that ain't never been an all-star. He was a great player on a bad team. He was the number 1 guy on a bad team. The Nets were a bad team. And he was an elite guy on that team. The guy on that team. We keep talking about who he was in Phoenix. I'm talking about right now. Present day right now, he's not playing well. And we mortgaged a lot for him to come in and not play well. He's inconsistent. He's a 2 guard who we expect to come in and defend, hit open shots, and damn it, be aggressive. Just be aggressive out there. He's capable of it. That's the problem. That's the problem. We watched last year. He gets praised about being the Iron Man. He never misses games. That's commendable, especially in the leagues like today. That's super commendable.
Good point.
Super commendable. We ain't gonna gloss over that. You available every night. Some of these niggas don't play for 3 months. So yeah, happy that you out there. But when you out there, you give us nothing some nights. Give us nothing.
Right. So
I never seen a nigga run away from contact so much in my life. I ain't never seen a nigga.
Flea, niggas that missed 3 months, he's giving the same production that they're giving. Jack shit.
Nothing. Nothing. I love Josh Hart. Josh Hart was terrible last night. That's not going to stop me from like thinking that he's a good basketball player. We can admit Mikal Bridges at the beginning of the season was excellent. What do we come up here and say? Yo, Mikal Bridges is the most consistent player for us to start the season. We gave him that. And as the season has waned on, what has it looked like?
Bro, he's a
like,
vegan.
Stop this, man.
He's a vegan Iron Man, bro. And like we have to stop ducking the real conversations. We've been saying it. We've been alluding to it. No, I know, but what I'm saying is, listen, you know, Mikal Bridges is at the top of everybody's list, right? But there's somebody right there with him, and his name is Ogwagwa Anunoby. We gave up the max for Anunoby. He's getting 40 a year.
He was playing consistently at the beginning of the year. He had a big, the 2 late nights, the 2 late steals against the Celtics. So there was some things about him that I think overshadow all of his inconsistent play, and really have given him, anybody who's rooting for him, King Speech, some hope. And I cannot overlook the fact that this is 2 coaches now that he basically said he doesn't want to fuck with back-to-back seasons. He said he called out Tibbs last year. Mikal Bridges called out Mike Brown this year by saying, I got to stop being uncoachable. So I'm not putting that on Jalen Brunson. This is what I disagree with Stephen A. Smith. I'm not putting that on Jalen Brunson. I'm not putting that's on Leon Rose. That's on him. Y'all traded these picks for this guy who you thought was supposed to be whatever it was.
I've been saying this, and I always say my brothers bamboozle me and hoodwink me. I've been saying this. We got a team full of regular weed. It's a whole fact that on occasions can play up to a certain level. OG got the max. He's never going to be an all-star. He's never going to be a DPOY candidate. Oh, and by the way, that's why we brought him here, to defend. Mikal Bridges, you give him 5 first-rounders, and you pay him $135. Never will be an all-star. Never will be a great defender. What are we talking about? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. We have problems. Miss me with, yo, let's wait to the playoffs. Who the fuck are we to wait for the playoffs? We won the championship last season. Everybody stepped their level up except our guys. Come on, man. Talk the fucking truth in the chat. The fuck, man?
I think Mikal Bridges would have been okay if he was playing defense like to the level of OG Anunoby, because they don't play the same style of defense. But he just hasn't even done that. He hasn't kept his end of the bargain up. He's not playing up to the standard of what we traded him for. He was supposed to be at least double what Dante DiVincenzo was doing on defense, and he's not that. Just to get over the screens, keep up with point guards and perimeter players, he's not doing that. That shit would help OG immensely. It would be an official wing stop if it was that. That's the problem. It's not even just the fadeaway shots. It's the fact that, bro, what do you do if you get the ball in your hands? You're scared to death to put the ball on the floor and go to the basket and get hit and take on some contact and do a spray 3. The shit that Mike Brown is supposed to be professing about, AllBall.
We have a point guard that doesn't get others involved. We have a shooting guard that doesn't shoot great. We have a small forward that, like I said, Josh Hart, I don't know if, like, then we have a power forward who can't get his own shot, who don't do jack shit. And then we have a center that can't defend and don't post up.
I think you're going to see a power forward that has no power. Like, you were on a roll. He's a point guard, don't pass. Shooting guard, don't shoot. Power forward, no power. Center with no center. Like, it's just, yo, it's ball. It's true. It's true.
Hey, Flea, you know what? Y'all brought me back to reality. How the fuck did I think this was a championship contending team when we have the total opposite of every position and what they supposed to do? Everybody has their own. We are the bizarro world of everything.
Right.
It's like the movie Us. These niggas doppelgangers, bro. A point guard that can't pass and don't get the offense involved. A shooting guard that's scared to shoot. A small forward a power forward, like you said, that ain't powerful, can't get his own shot, no handle, in a center that can't defend and don't post up. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. If nobody don't break down the Knicks real like us, get the fuck out of here. Y'all, listen. I was 100% wrong. And you know what? I'm fine with that. And you know what? If we in the finals, I'm going to be popping bottles and crying like I ain't said none of this shit. And if you don't like it, who gives a fuck? Yeah. I'm that type of nigga.
It's a fact, though. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact.
I'm that type of nigga.
And that's the bottom line.
I ain't said none of this. Erase the tape. Ain't none of this happened. Yeah. The fuck out of here.
Yo, Flea, my man said, and that's the bottom line. Yo, Leon Mitchell, shout out to you, bro. I see, by the way, I seen it. We seen another super chat, the Cash App. If you sending us stuff for me to like, for us to accept, I ain't even clicking on that shit because I don't know if that shit is a fraud. Just send the bread or just say hi. I really don't like. We appreciate all the support, but it gives us a time limit.
Got your name on it?
Nah, it has AllBall's name on it. AllBall TV. Damn, bro. Wow. He's trying to start a financial. Fight live on TV.
No. Flea. Hey, Flea. He and DR an extra week.
I'm just saying the nigga's been there for a long time.
Hey,
what
Flea.
the fuck is going on?
Nigga been out there extra.
You see what he did? What is this man doing?
You asking the right question. This should be Knicks rehab. This should be Knicks Ponzi scheme.
He's been going for a while. Right. What's going on, baby?
By next week it's gonna be called Knicks Rehabilitación.
What's the nigga that robbed everybody with the stocks?
Madoff. They're gonna Madoff.
You man over here, Fabian Madoff.
Fabian Madoff is crazy.
Mets, and you know Fabian loved the Mets.
Yeah, super chat's going right to him. He told wifey, "Hey, book another week.
Book another week."
Yo, babe, you know what?
Upgrade to stay.
April 4th sounds good. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.